You go to the barber, okay? It's a popular hairstyle, okay? You go to the barber.
Let me see.
You tell him, hey, I want the rat tail. Okay, you familiar with the rat tail?
Yeah.
So you tell him you want the rat tail. You a fan of the rat tail?
Nah.
You're not a fan, but you're familiar with it. You tell him you want the rat tail. He pulls the mirror out.
Literally a rat tail.
And he gives you the rat tail. But on a positive note.
Damn, that was a hard ass one. On a positive note, there's nothing for that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even fuck with that. If you know you finna Central Valley, who the fuck does that? You know who. I don't even need to say who.
But you are on a positive note.
I stay respectful. Exactly. I was about to say that. I stay respectful.
On a positive
calm and collected.
Right, on a positive note.
On a more positive note.
Now, I was talking with your manager, 16th Management, right? And he played me an unreleased song, P Shit, right? And you have a very, you have a line that caught my attention where you were talking about, you know, being on a positive note. So it seems like you do have some positive affirmations, positive notes. Are you into that type of thing?
Hell yeah.
You are. So you always try to find the good and the bad. Is that something that's fair to say? You always try to find the good and the bad? Well, it's funny you say that, Tommy, because I actually have some scenarios here, and I want you to. They're bad scenarios. They're scenarios that probably aren't the best.
Really?
And I want you to see if you can find a positive in whatever negative that you're seeing. Okay. So. Very first one, we'll start off simple. A guy falling down the stairs and eating it. On a positive note.
Now he knows how it feels whenever you fall. So I bet you next time he goes, he ain't just gonna watch his step. Straight up. And the next time he walks down, he's gonna know to not be on his phone. Don't be right there trying to grab your damn binder.
Let the binder go. Are you a big school guy? Were you getting your A's and B's?
Nah.
No.
I had perfect attendance though.
Did you?
I showed up to school just to fuck around.
Really? Okay. Well, here we got a second scenario. We have a guy getting his car towed. On a positive note.
But on a positive note, if he was lacking and he was not paying attention, now he's gonna have to grind his ass off to go get that car out. And if he doesn't, it's gonna go every single day, and that's gonna teach you that consistency is key. If you start working, you ain't getting that car, homie. If you don't go bust out that $100, no, it's like $400 actually.
Yeah.
And it charges $100 every day, every single day.
Yeah.
That's gonna teach you that consistency is key. Even though your car just got towed, you better find a way to work, dog. You better hit the bus, homie.
All right. We have another one here.
I'm on it.
Guy getting arrested by a hootah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hootah. Guy getting arrested by hootah. On a positive note.
Beyond scared straight. Now that fool knows what's cracking.
That's it.
That's
Beyond scared straight.
Your mama ain't gonna go to that cell with you. She's gonna be the only one out there.
What can he expect after he gets booked?
A reality check.
Okay.
That is.
All right. Got another one here. Guy went out with his buddies, copped a fake chain. Tried to flex it on the gram. Gram's tearing him up.
I was about to say, who said something though? His friends or
Gram?
His friends are fucked up.
On a positive note.
On a positive note, he got fools talking and buzzing around his name. That's how I even got the name Positive Note. Fools try to say I'm the most politest gangster that they ever seen, very well spoken. Okay, that shit helped to go viral. This was probably got speculation in the DM. I bet you this was in the DM arguing with each other.
Yeah. All right.
I can see through that paper.
You met a girl online. You guys were talking on the phone.
She look familiar as fuck.
You guys were talking on the phone for a little bit. You started to catch feelings. You met up a couple times. You took her to dinner. You spent a little bit of bread on her. Some would even say tricked on her. You go out, to the liquor store. You find out she's on the corner of Figueroa. But on a positive note.
You just showed that girl that to get some pussy, she doesn't have to go right there. You just showed her that she could get taken out on a nice date, but her dumb ass chose to go back to Fig.
I see.
Straight up.
Okay.
You just proved to her that life ain't all about 3 or 4.
Okay.
and hoeing.
All right. Same hyena. Okay. You saw her on Figueroa. You gave her a chance, and just to find out a week later, she's
I thought that was some other shit.
Sleeping with another guy.
I thought that was two parents getting caught by the kid.
Oh no. You walked in on your hyena, you know, doing what she's not supposed to be doing. But on a positive note.
Fuck. On a positive note, now you know that that's going to test your temper, and if you crash out over the hyena, then you're more dumb. Because if she's cheating on you when you're right here, when you go to jail, she got all the time in the world to cheat on you, dog. Straight up, do not crash out over a girl.
Let it go.
They actually need to pay attention to that one. If you catch a bitch cheating or doing some shit, why the fuck are you going to crash out over her and go to jail? And she's going to do it more comfortably because you're sitting in jail. You know what I'm saying? If she's doing it when she knows you can pull up to the pad, imagine when she's doing it when she knows you ain't coming home. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah,
crashing over a girl.
So what's your advice to guys that are in love with 304s?
304s?
Yeah, 304 love.
Be careful, homie.
Careful.
And if you're a 304, then you probably don't care. If you know what's cracking, then
we got a few more here. You seem to have some good advice. You come home and your highness throwing your stuff out. But on a positive note.
Shit. On a positive note, all those clothes that you know damn well you don't wear, that just be sitting in your fucking closet, that's the perfect time to throw that shit out. It's already laying on the ground. No, let me see.
We got.
That was the easy one.
We got a few more here, okay? We need all of the positive notes we can get from Mr. Positive Note.
Mr. Positive Note, we better go viral for that shit.
You haven't seen your son in years. He comes home from the military. You guys are taking a family picture. He poses like this. He's gay. After the military, your son's gay. But on a positive note.
On a positive note, now you know not to send your son to the military.
No military.
No military.
3 more.
There ain't no pussy out there, dog.
3 more. This is your second son from that hyena you found on the 304. And you find out that it's not yours. But on a positive note.
It's not yours. On a positive note, it's not yours. For the 304, right?
Yes.
That's a positive note. You should have. It's not yours.
There you go.
You know how fools do the backflip on Maury? Like that.
All right, last one. You go to the barber, okay? It's a popular hairstyle, okay? You go to the barber.
Let me see.
You tell him, hey, I want the rat tail. Okay, you familiar with the rat tail?
Yeah.
So you tell him you want the rat tail. You a fan of the rat tail?
Nah.
You're not a fan, but you're familiar with it. You tell him you want the rat tail. He pulls the mirror out.
Literally a rat tail.
And he gives you the rat tail. But on a positive note.
Damn, that was a hard ass one. On a positive note, there's nothing for that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even fuck with that. If you know and you finna send your Riley, who the fuck does that? You know who. I don't even need to say who.
You're not messing with the rat tail. I do have one more. Last one.
Let's do it.
Last one, okay?
I know you saved the last one for best because I know this shit's fucking on point.
Well, some may say, some may not. But, you know, you go
this
into...
This is on point.
You go into...
set up this food. Hell yeah.
You like the setup?
Hell yeah.
Thank you, brother. You're, it's late at night. You know, you go to the plug.
The club or the plug?
Plug.
Oh.
And you want scissor, right? Is that what you call it, scissor? Is that fine? You want scissor, and you go home and you find out that the scissor is fake. You buying fake lean. But on a positive note.
How much bread did you spend? If it's fake lean, fuck.
I don't know.
I'm about to say on a positive note, at least you didn't break your pockets. On a positive note,
you broke your pockets. You thought it was real.
Okay, if that's the case, all right. The next one would be on a more positive note. Now you know to not be drinking that shit because in general, if you drink that shit, you get addicted. You see fools be all like tweaking off that shit. I don't want to call out no names, but some famous fools be on it. They look fucking 50 years old. They're like my age, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. 20.
Because if you're drinking the real shit, you're gonna get hooked on it. If you're just drinking NyQuil, then you can't get hooked on NyQuil. You know what I'm saying? So on a more positive note.
So are you saying that NyQuil is a good substitute for scissor?
Hell yeah, I done that shit before. When I was in the 8th grade.
Really?
I got caught in school with that shit. Then as I pulled up to the school with the Sprite purple, thinking I was that nigga, and I had it sitting by my desk, and the teacher straight saw it first period, got kicked out. And I pulled up with the fresh ass fit, trying to impress my hooking bitch that I had at the time.
With the NyQuil?
With the NyQuil, dog.
Really?
And I had to go to the office, and I went, and then they told my mom, oh yeah, he has promethazine and this and that. And in my head, I'm like, it wasn't. But they made it sound hella extreme, like cough syrup, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the fool was being hella cool. He was like, since you already got caught with this, if I search you, am I gonna find anything? And then he was like, don't lie to me. And then I was like, no. And I had bud in my back pocket, and he was like, all right, since you're being honest, I ain't gonna search you.
What?
Straight up. But I still got kicked out.
Honesty is key. Did you say that?
Low key?
Honesty is key. Tommy Gunz, everybody, more when we come back, so stick around.